Hey fam, welcome or welcome back. I'm Dezzie and this is DezzieLunaTarot. Today we are doing a reading on, is the person that you're thinking about hot or not for you? I chose the color blue because blue is the hottest part of the flame and the hottest end of the light spectrum aside from white light. And also it in society is represented by cold as well and ice, frigid, winter. So we have both ends of the spectrum, and that's why I chose the color blue to indicate whether the person you are thinking about or viewing this reading for is hot for you or not. So let's get into it. Whenever we go into your piles, we're going to do a vibe check for you and also the person that you're thinking about. And if we pass the vibe check, you know that that pile is for you. If not, you can check out one of the other piles. And then after that, we will get into the discussion of whether they have a fiery passion for you or they are ice cold. So this is pile 1, agate stone. Pile 2, serpentine stone. Pile 3, amethyst. Alrighty, so once again, that is pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. I will see you at your pile. Hi, pile 1. So you chose the agate stone. And I have 2 tarot cards. One represents you and one represents the person you're thinking about. So I'm going to do you first. So you got the 10 of Swords. It seems like you may be in a stressful period right now, or you may have just gone through a stressful event or period. So we have bottled up. So it seems like you're bottling up your stress, and you may be pushing things down or avoiding things, pushing them aside, not dealing with things. Okay, we have manic. Manic reminds me of like real high highs and real low lows. So you may be dealing with some up and downs in life right now, and it's kind of exhausting you, honestly, because one day it'll be a great day and then the next day it'll just seem like a lot of things go wrong or something happens, and this could be really stressing you out right now. Also, I'm getting some vibes of mood changes, and this could be due to your career or your job affecting your mood on a daily basis, or it could be your health and lifestyle, such as the foods you eat affecting the way that you feel, the way that you look at your body, the way that you think, your moods, because our food actually does have a large effect on our mood and on our mental health. Okay, we have fear, and we have fed up and healing. So yeah, it seems like you're really fed up with a bunch of things happening in your life, maybe with other people, with your work, but instead of dealing with the problem, it's like you have a fear of confrontation with others and with maybe something going on in your life, so you just bottle it up. And this is causing, with bottling your emotions up, it is causing you to have some manic highs and lows with your mood, with your stress levels and your hormones potentially, because stress and stuff does affect our hormones. And which, by the way, I'm not saying you're hormonal, that's different. With you bottling everything up, you are basically avoiding healing, and I'm not sure if you are afraid to go down a healing path to deal with these things, or if you are afraid of the pain that might come from healing, because as you can see, we have the sun and moon crying, but it also waters the flowers down below. So basically, on a journey of transformation and healing, you have to go through some of the pains in order to get to the relief and the happiness that comes from healing, the relief that comes from healing. And Spirit is really calling you to start opening this bottle up little by little. A lot of people think that in order to deal with your issues, you have to deal with them all at one time. But this is actually not true at all, because you can start handling or start facing your problems without pouring out the whole bottle. You just uncork it, you pour out a couple drops, you deal with that, and then you pour out a couple more drops over time. And something to really help with this is talking to a trusted friend, journaling your thoughts and feelings every day to get something out of your system, because you bottling this up into your system and keeping it really tight in your system does not do you any good. It doesn't do your body any good, because it may be affecting your health, definitely your mental health and potentially your physical health, or it will start affecting your physical health. And what I mean by that is you might start feeling more fatigued, aches and pains, feeling sore. So Spirit wants you to be able to heal and get the relief and rejuvenation that you need. So in order to do this, definitely take time to yourself and start focusing on opening up little by little to a trusted friend, a trusted professional, to yourself, even through journaling, meditation, stuff like that, and start looking into stress management. Because you may be in a situation where you're surrounded by people that you don't trust, or you work with people that you don't trust. So you have a hard time opening up and relieving any of this stress because you're afraid that it might make the situation worse. But Spirit will always support you. Spirit is always supporting you. So ask Spirit for help and ask them to guide you to a way that will help you the most with stress management and starting to unbottle some of these emotions deep within you. Oh my goodness. So on the back of the deck, we have relieved. Yeah, so you're going to feel way more relieved once you actually start going through these things and dealing with some of them, or at least start tackling stress management techniques and start dealing with your stress. Okay, so that's the vibe check for you. Now we're going to move on to the vibe check for the person that you're thinking about. Also, I realize this was not supposed to be a healing video, but messages, Spirit sometimes just takes hold and they say what they want to say. They do what they want to do. You know what I mean? This one, so 4 of Cups in reverse. All right. So we have 4 of Cups in reverse. This one over here. Oh. Okay, so we have unknowing. We have shadow work. So with the 4 of Cups in reverse, your person you're thinking of is currently in an unhappy mood or situation. Maybe they've been dealing with some things in life, but they basically have the power to change their situation, but they don't realize they do. And they may be blaming external circumstances for their unhappiness, when in reality, it's partially their external circumstances and partially their internal circumstances or what they're doing. And with this in reverse, and also shadow work in reverse and unknowing, basically they don't realize that part of the issue is with their reactions to the external world or their outlook on circumstances and situations. And to resolve this unhappiness, they need to look inward, and they need to start taking accountability of their life and taking accountability of their reactions to other people and to circumstances, because having a positive outlook, and actually they may have been an optimistic, positive person previously, and that may have been what you were attracted to, is their light, their optimism, their positive, go-lucky, cheerful attitude. Maybe they have a beautiful smile or a handsome smile, and you might miss seeing that smile because lately they aren't smiling very much anymore, and something happened at work or in their life to where they no longer are smiling as much, and they're more unhappy in general, more down, and maybe even a little depressed. And instead of picking themselves back up by their bootstraps and keep walking and keep doing what they need to do, they have fallen into a little bit of self-pity, and this is not great for them, because if they want any improvement to their situation, they're gonna need to do a reality check for themselves and realize that having a positive attitude can greatly change or affect how other people view you, how other people treat you. It can greatly impact your situation in a positive way. And from my understanding, they may have even been picked on for being a super positive person. And after being picked on or singled out for so long, it really brought their spirits down. But it would be super helpful for them to take a breather, take a break, not worry about other people, not worry about the external things that they can't control, and to start focusing on themselves, their mental health, and getting back to the place that they were with being happy with themselves and who they are, and that they're a cheerful, go-lucky person, and continue to be themselves even though, no matter what anybody else says, because I think a really huge life lesson they're learning right now is not everybody is going to like them. Not everybody is going to be their friend or want to be their friend. And that's a hard pill to swallow, because maybe growing up they made friends easily, but now wherever they're working or wherever they're going to school or whatever situation they're in, they've realized that they've came across a couple people who just, no matter what this person does, those people just don't like this person for some reason. And you could be, the lesson they're learning right now is that you could be the juiciest strawberry or the juiciest tangerine and the most perfect strawberry or tangerine in the world. But if somebody doesn't like strawberries or tangerines, then there's nothing you can do about it. And you can't change yourself into a melon or into a blueberry or something like that. You are a strawberry or you are a tangerine. So that's something that they are working through right now. Yeah, so they're gonna, the card that popped out is change. So basically they're going through a life lesson in which they're gonna have to change their mindset and basically be comfortable being themselves and be comfortable with the fact that not everybody is going to like them. So this person might also be a people pleaser because they like being liked. So they might be very charming, and they might be very, how do I say this? They might be really good at talking, communicating. They might be very charming, you know, they might got that, they got that riz, like, you know what I'm saying? They're really fun to be around, talk to, have conversations with. You love talking to them, you love having long conversations, and you find them very charming, and you also get along with them very well. And I feel like you are also confused as to why some of the other people at work or in your friend group or in whatever situation the both of you are in, you're curious as to why these other people don't like this person. And it makes you irritated because you're like, why do you not like this person, you know? But that is also the example I used before about the strawberry and tangerine, the fruit. That's also something for you to take away as well, is understanding that not everybody is for everybody, and that's perfectly okay. Now, it's wrong. Don't get it twisted. It's wrong for other people to bully other people or for other people to hate on other people just because they don't get along with them or don't necessarily prefer that person's personality. That I am not saying is okay. But what I am saying is that everybody's not going to get along with everybody. That's a completely impossible thing to ask. This is not a perfect world, and we're not all the same individuals, and so we have different likes and interests and stuff like that. In fact, like, if you think about it, you yourself are attracted to this person, but maybe you weren't attracted to somebody else who, you know, isn't very charming or doesn't have a handsome or beautiful smile, or, you know what I mean? Like, everybody has their own likes and interests. So that's another thing that I'm thinking about. And fighting fire with fire is not really going to help the situation. Defending this person is really amazing to do, because that's a really good sign that you're a good friend, that you're a good partner or potential partner. But you got to go about it in a strategic and healthy way. Like, if these people are talking shit about this person that you're interested in front of you, yeah, speak up, say something. But don't go around talking shit about those other people that are talking shit, because then that's just spreading hate. It's spreading ill will and negativity, and that's not a great thing. And it'll just cause more problems for you and this person in the long run. Yeah, they used to be a joyful, go-lucky person. We have Joy that popped out here. And they're also confused as to why people don't like them because they're joyful. And the thing is that misery loves company. So some people don't like joyful people simply because they themselves can't or don't feel joy themselves, and so they will try to make the joyful person miserable just because misery loves company. And you just gotta say bye-bye to those haters, you know what I mean? The stress card also popped out. Yeah, so this situation is stressing this person out. We have the forgive card that popped out in reverse. So maybe this person also has a hard time forgiving some people. It's like in some cases they have an easier time forgiving versus others. When something triggers a situation, or when something is triggering to them, particularly like lack of acceptance, that is extremely hard for them to get over and them to forgive, because they have this need to be liked by a lot of people or by everybody they meet, and they have a hard time with rejection. So I also just got a random message that came through about them being really flirtatious. And they might be naturally flirtatious in general, or they might be flirting a lot with you. Yeah, so the trauma card popped out. This situation is triggering their childhood traumas. Maybe they, were bullied growing up. really bullied growing up, and so that people-pleasing tendency was a coping mechanism that they never really grew out of or never really stopped doing. Yeah, so we have at peace, and this is like really saying that if they don't want situations like this to bother them anymore, they need to look inwards and do some shadow work and deal with these different childhood traumas or these different traumas in life, to be able to like not let any of these haters rock their peace, not let any of these haters steal their peace and joy. You know what I mean? Oh, and then on the back of the deck, we have happiness. Yeah, so once they start dealing with these things and start doing some internal shadow work, they will find more peace and happiness, because these other people won't be able to rock their boat, shake their world anymore. Alrighty, so that is the vibe check for you and them. I am going to pull some astrology cards. Oh, wow. Okay, so they might be a Taurus, Aquarius, or Leo. Also, this might be their actual, like, Leo sun, Aquarius rising, and then Taurus moon, or some combination of that. Oh, and on the back of the deck, we have Aquarius again for Uranus. So yeah, I feel like they are an Aquarius. They love talking to people. They get along with some people really great, and then others, it's like they try to get along with them, but it doesn't always translate well. You might be a Virgo, a Gemini, or a Scorpio. So that is the vibe check. I'm going to put all of these cards to the side, and then we will get into whether this person has the hots for you or not. All right, pile one, I gotta be blunt with you. This person may be oblivious to the fact that you even like them. So they're not thinking about relationship stuff. They're not thinking about romantic things or settling down or being in a relationship. And they're really focused on the things going on in their life right now, maybe their career or the situations we were talking about earlier. But there is some potential for this romantic situation to develop, maybe. It's very much a maybe, because right now, as it stands, this person that you're thinking about is very much in their head and dealing with the different stresses in life, just like you're dealing with different things in your life right now, and they don't even realize that you have a crush on them or that you like them. And they also may be oblivious to whenever people do like them, because they're so focused on, how do I say this? How do I even say this? They have a hard time. So they're really people pleasing, right? So they want people to like them. And they're fine with people liking them on a surface level, but they don't realize when somebody likes them on a deeper level, if that makes sense. And whenever they do find out if somebody likes them on a deeper level, they have a hard time believing that that is true. And they have a hard time understanding why anybody would like them at a deeper level, because they have a hard time with liking themselves. I see a little bit of low self-esteem and almost self-hatred towards themselves, which is not healthy at all. But also, if you were to go down this path with pursuing this person, it is going to take some work, because whenever you do get them to realize that you do like them, say you do get into a relationship with this person, there might always be some insecurities at first, or not even at first. There may or may not be insecurities from this person about the relationship, and that'll be no matter who they date. They always have insecurities because they don't truly love themselves. So they're like, how can another person love me? And then so they're constantly questioning if that person does love them, and they need constant reassurance, constant affirmative actions and verbal things to ensure that the other person loves them or cares about them or won't cheat on them, or whatever. They get a little bit paranoid. And I guess what I'm saying is that if you want to pursue this, by all means, but know that there will be some challenges with this, and know that this person comes with some baggage, and everybody comes with baggage. And I'm not saying don't date somebody just because they have baggage. Basically, check the bags, see how much it's gonna cost to actually take them, and what are you willing to pay, what are you willing to lug around with other person. That's the real question, because nobody's perfect, but what kind of baggage are you willing to deal with? Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna pull some cards on what you can do to get this person to realize that you like them, or that will help you in pursuing a romantic relationship with this person if that's what you choose. Some advice, I guess, from Spirit. Okay, so I radiate love towards all things. I am grateful for the love I receive. So this person will probably be attracted to, okay, by the way, I just want to say something, because I was gonna say this person is attracted to optimism and to, love and positive things, but I want to say something. You should never have to change yourself to get somebody else to be attracted to you. That is not sustainable. That is not healthy. You should only change because you yourself want to change for the betterment of yourself, not anybody else, not for a love interest, not for friends, not for family, nobody but you. And that's a huge thing that Spirit wants you to know. Don't change yourself just to be more attractive for somebody else, because then that puts up false pretenses and it's a facade. All facades fail or fall over time. And if this person isn't attracted to you, yourself, who you are in the first place, they're not worth your time. And the relationship will turn sour anyways, because you can't keep up a facade forever. And keeping up a facade is exhausting anyways. If you are yourself and you are your true self, you will attract the right people for you that are attracted to you as yourself, as who you are. And that, it'll bring genuine people towards you. So never change yourself for other people. These are the things that this person is attracted to. But I mean, Spirit is just really encouraging you to be yourself. And if you are going to practice being grateful and stuff like that, do it for your own sake, not for this person. And on the back of the deck, it says, I attract loving, supportive, and committed partners. Yeah, pile one. I'm just gonna come out and say it. Highly do not recommend pursuing this person, because honestly, you deserve better. You deserve somebody who's going to be supportive and committed to you, because we have the commitment card in reverse here, and that just lets me know that this person also may not be looking for a relationship, and even if they do get into anything, it most likely will end up turning into a situationship, and you deserve better than that. And you deserve a loving, committed, romantic partner that will support you and that is confident, genuinely confident in themselves, so they won't be bringing, you know, paranoia into a relationship, and who will basically like bring out the best in you and who you will bring out the best in them. Like, that is what Spirit is saying, is that honestly, like, you deserve way better than this person could ever give you at this time or in the future, because they have a lot of self-growth to go through. They have a lot of self-work to do, and they're not ready for you and how you deserve to be treated. And another message I'm getting through is never settle. Know your worth, pile one, because you are worthy of a beautiful, amazing relationship. So never settle for anything less. And be yourself, be confident in who you are, and focus on attracting supportive, loving, committed partners instead of, you know, somebody that's just gonna bring tension and low self-esteem and paranoia into a situation. Okay, so this card is about the person that you chose this pile for. Moving on, walking away, change, endings. Yeah. Spirit's like, girl, guy, non-binary pal, move on. Like, this person is not worth it. Yeah, like, this is just gonna lead to more stress, because you have breakdown. It says stress, sadness, frustration. This card said moving on, walking away, changes, endings. So yeah, Spirit's saying ice cold, baby, ice cold, move on, not worth your time. You deserve fiery, passionate love, not this icicle, not this loveless life. You know, you deserve passion, fire, love, commitment, support, not frigid stress, you know? That was your reading, pile one. I hope that this resonated with you. I hope it really helped you and clarified a lot of things for you and helped you realize that Spirit loves you and you are a badass bee and you deserve amazing relationships. You deserve love, unconditional love and support. And you are just like, honestly, like out of this person's league right now. And never lower your standards or lower yourself to somebody else's level. If anything, other people, hopefully you meet other people that are at your level or that are willing to rise to your level and sustain that. But even then, like, go for meeting people that are already at your level, because that'll be the best outcome for you. Anyways, I love you so very much and thank you for spending this time with me. I'm very grateful that I was able to do this reading for you. I hope that it resonated and you know, helped clarify things. If you did like this reading, please like the video and subscribe down below. I will see you next time. Bye. Hi Pile 2, welcome to your reading. You chose the serpentine stone. Okay, put that little guy here. Okay, so the first card is going to be for you. The second card is for the person you are thinking about. We will do your vibe check first. We have 3 of Swords. So the 3 of Swords talks about letting something go, a person, place, or thing, and starting the healing process. So we have renewal, sorrow, and joy. The renewal is in reverse, and the sorrow and joy are upright. And then on the back of the deck, we have fear. So It seems that you are afraid of letting someone go. And I think it's the person that you chose this pile for, that you chose this to watch this reading about. And it seems like you have some deep attachments to this person. Maybe you've dated them for a long time, or you've liked them for a long time. Maybe there was some kind of situationship going on. But either way, you feel very connected to this person and you don't really want to let them go. And you've been holding out hope that things will change, or that they will change, or the situation will change. And time again, Spirit has been trying to basically say it's okay to let go now and that you should let go, but you are so in love with or attached to this person that it just makes you sad to even think about letting this person go. But the thing is that you are sad with them, or being so attached to them too. And after letting this situation or this person go, you will find joy once again. Spirit wants you to keep following. They want you to stop ignoring your intuition and to follow your intuition, because honestly, as soon as I laid this card down, I just knew that whether this person you chose this pile for likes you or doesn't like you, that doesn't quite matter. What matters is the fact that they don't seem right for you, and it seems like they bring you more sorrow than they do joy. Spirit wants you to be joyful. Spirit wants you to be loved, feel not just conditionally loved, but unconditionally loved. And you aren't getting this out of this situation. I feel like this person has yanked your chain, has dragged you around emotionally, and it seems like they've been leading you on continuously. And one minute they're hot, the next minute they're cold, and it's really confusing for you. And it brings you great pain and sorrow, because you truly do love this person, but they keep, hurting your heart over and over and over again, which is so sad. And I'm so sorry that this has happened, but Spirit wants you to know that it is going to keep happening if you let it keep happening. You have to trust in your intuition, because I feel like you've known for a while now that it's been time to move on, but you're so wrapped up in your feelings for them that it's really hard. And I do apologize if what I'm saying hurts your feelings. I know that you came here really hopeful. You're wanting some glimmer of hope to justify staying in this situation, and maybe this person will come around and they'll finally stop being hot and cold and just be, passionate and loving towards you, and stop giving you mixed signals. But Spirit doesn't want you to have false hope. They want you to see the truth. They want you to see the truth, and they want you to come to terms with the fact that, one, you deserve way more than what this person is giving you, and you deserve way more than what they could give you. And Spirit wants you to understand that this person leading you on time and time again, it is not a you problem, it is a them problem, and it is not something that's going to get fixed overnight. And it is not something for you to fix, because I feel like you have a really big heart and you're a very loving person, and you love and you love people just freely and without reserve. And whenever you commit to somebody, you really commit to them and you dive headfirst into your love for them. And that is a beautiful, amazing quality to have. And you are such a beautiful soul. You are such a beautiful person. You're a wonderful, amazing person. And Spirit, it pains them to see you going through this because you don't deserve being treated like this. You don't deserve to be so sad all the time and have your joy just dampened because of this person's actions towards you. But you have the power to get out of the situation and to truly receive the unconditional love and support and beautiful relationship with some other person that you deserve, because you deserve a partner who's going to be committed to you and who's going to be honest with you, upfront with you, and transparent with their emotions, and who is going to be in it for the long haul, not just for a short time. Because this person that you picked this reading about, they're not here for a long time. They're just here for a short good time. And that's the way that they look at everything in life. That's the way that they just go about dealing with different situations. They're very much a instant gratification and not worrying about how it affects other people. And honestly, they're really selfish. And you deserve somebody that is going to be as selfless as you are towards you as you are towards them. So that is like a huge message coming through. And honestly, like, I'm getting really upset and mad at the person that you chose this pile about because of the way that they have been treating you. And like, it just really sorry it just really makes me want to cry, because pile 2, you are such an amazing, beautiful person, and you deserve to be treated with love and respect. And Spirit doesn't understand why you are still with this person and why you continue to go with whatever they're doing at the time and to submit to their whims. And it's just, it's not good for you. It's not good for your mental health. It's not good for your emotional health. And it's really dragging you down, pile 2. It really is. And I'm getting a message of, by you letting this selfish person go, it makes room in your life for the person that is out there for you to actually come into your life. And this person that's out there for you, like, that's in the world, that you haven't met yet, they are at your level, pile 2. They are just as loving, unconditionally loving, supportive, committed, and amazing as you are. And you deserve each other. But the problem is you're not going to meet this person while you're still entertaining this selfish guy, girl, non-binary pal that you're currently engaging with. So in order to move on to better, more wholesome and satisfying love and romance, you're going to have to let this selfish person go. That's the message I have for you. Okay, so I'm going to put your cards to the side and I'm going to do the vibe check on the person, even though we kind of already got a vibe of that, but we'll still do it anyways. And then I also want to do like a vibe check of your future partner that Spirit wants you to know about, because the thing is that your future partner, or the person that you're supposed to meet or that you will meet in the future, as long as you get rid of this person, like let them go, the future person is really amazing, and Spirit wants to give you some insight on that to see what you would be missing out on if you stayed in your current situation with this selfish person. So this is the person you picked the pile for. They have Three of Cups in reverse. Okay, so Three of Cups in reverse talks about somebody getting intimate and on a deeper level. But I'm getting the vibe that the person you picked this pile for, that you were thinking of, that when you picked this pile, they really are, they might be really good in bed, and they also are just a very like intimate, sensual person. Ooh, so we have love, we have optimism, then we have shadow work, dreams, worry. Resentments, anxiety, and on the back of the deck we have anger. So what I'm getting out of this is that on the surface, this person is a very sensual, intimate person. They love a good time, and they put on this facade of being very loving and optimistic, and they really make you feel loved and like happy during some times. But then on the other flip side of it, like, they make you worry a lot, and they also maybe make you confused. And there's a lot of anxiety going on with this. So like on the surface, they may act nice and loving and intimate when they want something, but then other times they can be very standoffish and express maybe they sometimes they say snide remarks, or they say things out of anger, or they have a lot of negativity around them, and it causes you anxiety. But I'm really getting a fact of like, they're good at hiding their intentions and confusing people. And one message coming through for you, pile 2, is that if somebody makes you feel confused about them and a situation, and you feel confused, you're in a constant state of confusion on whether or not to give them another chance or not, or to move on or not, that is a sign that it's a hard no, and you should not be with that person, because that is the only thing they bring to the table is confusion. And you don't want to live in a constant perpetual state of confusion. You don't want to live a life of confusion. You want to live a life of clarity, of happiness, of love. And on the surface, this person may seem loving, but under the surface, they have a lot of shadow work that they need to do. And shadow work is another term of like bettering yourself and healing and working through your issues. They could be a big dreamer, but I feel like they're a bit delusional on their, like, with themselves and what they bring to the table. And they have a lot of worry of being accepted by other people or getting what they want. And they may also get anxious or start to have resentments towards people, situations, or things when they don't get what they want right away. And it seems like they're also, they have a sharp tongue when they're angry. So actually, they have a silver tongue in general, because they're very good at weaponizing or utilizing their words. So on one hand, they're really good at sweet talking people or at sweet talking you, but then on the other side of it, like, they know how to hurt people's feelings deeply with their words as well. That is this person. I'm going to pull some astrology cards. They could be a Leo, a Taurus, or a Sagittarius, or this could be sun, moon, rising, or any combination. And then we also have Cancer on the back of the deck. Okay, pile 2. So I am going to now get into your future person. And I really have nothing more to say about the person you chose this pile initially for. I will say one more thing. They're in a situationship with you, or in, like, they keep you strung along for selfish reasons, and they're not worth your time. Genuinely, they are not worth your time, and they're a very selfish person that only thinks about meeting their own needs, and they don't think about how their actions affect other people, or quite frankly, they don't care. And I feel like you have realized that they have these different attributes about them, but you, like, they're really good in bed, you know what I'm saying? So that makes it hard sometimes to let this person go, because when things are nice, when things are good, it's like really good, you know what I'm saying? But Spirit wants you to know that it's time to let them go. And just because this person makes you feel good sometimes doesn't mean no one else can make you feel good. And Spirit wants you to realize that your future person is going to make you feel good across the board in every way. And it'll be more consistent. There won't be as many high highs and low lows. It's going to be more of a sustainable, consistent, steady, peaceful, good feeling across the board, with passionate love involved as well. So I'm already starting to tune into your future person. So let's put all these aside, and I'll start to tune into your future person. Okay, pile 2. So I was shuffling for the vibe check of your future person, and we have the 10 of Cups, and on the back of the deck is 4 of Pentacles. Okay, so the vibe check I get from your future person is they are really loving, and they want to start a family. We have a little baby kitten here, and then we have, 2 adult kitties that are the parents. And I love that they're looking at each other with such love and adoration. And it's so cute because they're like, they really are like yin and yang. I don't know if you can see this, but this cat has pink eyes and it's a yellow, and then this cat is pink with yellow eyes. So it's like they have a little bit of like, they're like yin and yang, and they really complement each other. And this card is really in balance. And wow, that's beautiful. So you and your future person are going to be a good balance between each other and bring out the best in each other. And I see that they are also very responsible with their money, with the 4 of Pentacles. And underneath of the 4 of Pentacles is the Ace of Pentacles. So they may have invested in themselves or a project, a business, an ambition, and now they are like basically in the process of continuing to grow financially, spiritually, and be more independent. And they are really good at saving their money. And so this just gives me a vibe that they're very responsible, and they have passions and hobbies and things that they like to do. So I'm going to pull some more cards. Okay, so I also have Fed Up and Protect Your Feelings. And we have Dreams and Love. Aw, and the back of the deck is Wishes Fulfilled. Aw, so they have gone through a growth period, and they are now in a period of love and fulfilling their own dreams. So they were fed up with dealing with like snake-like people, you know, people that didn't have the best of intentions, and that that they had to protect their own feelings around. And so they have gotten rid of these people from their life, and they have weeded out toxic relationships, toxic people, toxic situations, and now they are fulfilling their dreams and bringing love into their life, to themselves, and they will bring love in and passion into the relationship between you and them, and their wishes are being fulfilled. They are very much they're really good at manifesting and at receiving abundance and at basically making their dreams come true. And a couple things: whenever you are in a relationship with this future person, they will also help support you in your dreams and help you manifest these dreams, and like help you with your hobbies and your interests and your careers. Like, they'll be supportive. They'll be a really good support. They're not going to tear you down for your successes. They're going to celebrate you and your successes. You know what I mean, pile 2? And I also have a message coming through of start working on healing and self-love, because in order to, like, you can be in a relationship while you're still working on yourself, right? But what Spirit wants you to know is that this person will manifest faster into your life once you let that other person go, and once you start healing and working on self-love. Okay, so I just got a smell of cologne. So, like, this may sound weird, but like, you're gonna be like, man, they smell so good. Like, they smell really good to you. That's one thing coming through, that they're gonna smell really good to you. Aw, so they're unconditionally loving. I'm pulling more cards to see more about your future person's personality and what they're like. Oh, they're very empathetic. Yeah, we have transcend here. Yeah, they went through a lot of growth, a lot of self-growth. Ooh, desire. This reminds me of, like, dang, like, not only are they going to desire you physically, but they're going to desire you emotionally, mentally, and intellectually. They're going to appreciate all of you, not just what your body can bring to the table, but also like your personality, who you are, and, you know, your intelligence and your wittiness or goofiness. They're going to love all of you. And this also shows that they have a lot of desires in life, like a lot of passions and hobbies, which is very healthy. So then we also have, ooh, passion, motivate, and divinity. Yeah, they're very motivated by their passions in life and by their love of life. They're very connected spiritually. So you guys are going to be spiritually in tune with each other, aligned with each other. And they're also, all right, like, you thought that other person was good in bed. Honey, you just wait. You just wait. Like, oh man, like, it is going to be a great time. Let me tell you, like, holy cow. Like, they are very passionate in all areas of life. That's just what I gotta say. And you know what? We don't need this ice cube up in here anymore, because this is gonna be fire, passionate, amazing. Let's see what else. What else is this person like? Ooh. So we have, that's funny, this was on the back of the deck a second ago. We have transformation. They went through a transformation. Abundance. Oh yeah, they went through a transformation of receiving abundance. So maybe before in their, throughout their childhood or young adulthood or something like that, they weren't very good at receiving abundance because maybe they had some self-esteem issues, but now they're more confident in themselves and they know their worth and they know that they are worthy of abundance. And so this is helping them manifest their dreams and desires into reality. And this will also have a positive effect on you, because being around a continuously negative or positive person, both are going to affect you and your mental state and your life, right? So being around somebody that is positive, that is abundant, and that is loving is going to have a very great impact on you, your mental state, your emotional state, and your life. What else, Spirit? They're a very wise person. Oh yeah, so this, that's wild. So this came out, we have determination, and then we have worthy. What did I just say? Like, yo, they know their worth. And Spirit is saying that, you also need to know your worth and that you are worthy of this future person. I feel like right now you might be like, oh, but Dezzie, like, how am I ever going to be good enough for this person? Blah, blah, blah. You are good enough. You already are good enough. So, like, Spirit wants you to own the fact that you deserve to have an amazing partner like this, and that you and this person are going to cross paths and come into each other's lives. And with you working on your self-worth, working on loving yourself, it's going to help manifest this future person into your life sooner. But the thing is that what you need to realize is that you are amazing. You are worthy of unconditional love and support. You're worthy of being treated very well, amazing. You know what I mean? And this person, this future person, is very loving. They're very loving. And on the back of the deck, we have understanding. So they're also very understanding. They're such a great person, and it really reflects the fact that you are also a great person, because as we saw here with the 10 of Cups, both of the kitties have, like, they are yin and yang of each other. So you are both you will both be in a good balance for each other, personality-wise, spiritually, emotionally, mentally, and you will both bring amazing, beautiful attributes to the table that bring out the best in each other. So yeah, that's just it, is like, you are worthy of this connection, of this partnership. And once you see that, things will start moving in a good way, like towards the path of meeting this person. And also another thing is that the sooner you let that other person, that other selfish person go, the sooner you can start healing and working through everything you want or need to work through. And the sooner that you will have the space in your life to let in unconditional love, the unconditional love you deserve. Aw. So we have, I am grateful for the love I receive. Yeah, you both will be so happy and grateful that you met each other and are in each other's lives. And it'll be abundantly clear that you two are meant for each other. I'm growing every day and learning about myself. Aw, so yeah, like you guys will grow together, learn together. I am attracting my true love. Aw, so yeah, it's like, okay, on the back of the deck we have, I deserve to be treated with respect. Dang, Spirit is popping off right now. They're like, you know what? You do deserve this amazing love. And Spirit is saying that like by you growing and learning and like realizing that you deserve to be treated with respect, you will attract this person into your life. Wow, that's so beautiful. Aw, so we have karma, alignment, destiny, fated events. Oh, that's so cute. You are destined to meet your future person, pile 2. They're coming. They're on their way. Aw, so Spirit also wants you to know that you are not only a survivor, but you're going to be thriving because you have resilience, and Spirit is wanting you to know that there's hope and you are emotionally strong. Oh my God. I'm so excited for you. Oh my goodness. We have happy ever after. Happiness, bliss, positive outlook. Wow. Oh, that's so cute. Ooh, and on the back of the deck we have seduction, sensuality, attraction, and lust. Ooh. Oh, the fire just like moved. So yeah, Spirit is saying like, don't sweat it, you know, because it is gonna be amazing. It is going to be really passionate, really fiery, and it is going to bring you such happiness, this relationship with this future person, and you are both going to be happy in every way with the relationship. And don't get me wrong, there's still going to be some ups and downs, but that's with any relationship because we are all human and nobody's perfect, and we're on the earthly plane, so nothing is going to be absolutely perfect, but it is going to be 1,000,000,000% better than the person that you picked this pile for. Your future person is way better. So like a million times, like not even in the same league better. And you are not in the same league, as in you are leagues above the person that you initially picked this pile for. Let me tell you, like, you deserve respect, you deserve love, you deserve a happy, amazing relationship, and you are definitely going to get that with your future partner. So, dang, that fire does not want to stay up there. It is like, yeah, your future partner, your future relationship is going to be fire, baby. Like, it's going to be so good. That fire did not want to stay up there. It wanted to join the cards down below. So anyways, that was your reading, pile 2. I hope that it helped you and brought you some much needed clarity. I hope that this resonated with you and you got a lot out of this reading. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe down below. And yeah, I just hope you have a wonderful, beautiful day or night wherever you are in this beautiful world, and I can't wait to see you next time. Bye! Hi Pile 3, welcome to your reading. So you chose the beautiful amethyst. I love this one, it's so pretty. Now the first card is going to be your vibe check, and the second card is going to be the person that you chose this pile for. It's going to be their vibe check. I'm going to do your vibe check first. Oh, you have the Lovers card. Oh, this is so exciting. Now I'm going to pull some more cards for you. So we have renewal, gloom, we have the wounded heart, then we have intuition, at peace, and we have shame in reverse, and dreams upright. Then we have, a lot of cards came out for you. So then we have optimism. Well, we'll cover those cards in a second. Okay, so pile 3. The vibe I get from you is that you are a very passionate person. So it seems like you were in a previous relationship and it left you with a wounded heart. And this brought a lot of like gloom into your life, and maybe even some feelings of shame, or maybe the previous relationship was a very not healthy one, and that previous person shamed you a lot for just being yourself and being the intuitive dreamer that you are. But with this renewal card we have here, it seems like you have done a lot of work with healing yourself from these past wounds, and you have now come to a place of peace within yourself and who you are. You love yourself, you are supportive of yourself and your needs, and you always ensure that you are taking steps to care for your mental well-being, emotional well-being, physical well-being. And now you've come to a place where you know that you are worthy of respect, you're worthy of being treated with respect. And also, I have another message that you are very protected by spirit, and they are looking out for you. And basically, sometimes you'll feel a bit of intuition or a gentle nudge to go a different way, and this is spirit helping you to avoid any unnecessary frustrations, dramas, traumas, and anything of the sort. And with this shame in reverse, I also get a feeling of you did a lot of self-work. We have inner awareness on the back of the deck, and this reminds me of you doing a lot of self-work on working on any shame that you carried throughout the years from this previous relationship or relationships, and also childhood traumas. And you've done a lot of work to replace that shame with unconditional self-love. And this hard work that you have done over the years is paying off hugely for you. Because also with the Lovers card, I get a great sense of self-love, and we have the moon on here and the sun, and this just reminds me of a good balance. Like, you are very balanced now, and you're in a very good, healthy place. These things that came out, it's like sometimes you might get a little bit stressed out, or you might begin to worry about things. Maybe you have a fear of the unknown, or you have a fear of opening up to new people or situations because of the unknown. But Spirit wants to let you know that just take it slow and just continue to be your optimistic self, and things will turn out for the best for you. Alrighty. So that is your vibe check for right now. So for astrological signs, we have Gemini, Virgo, Cancer, and Scorpio. So you might be one of these astrological zodiac signs, and these might be some of your placements. Okay, so now we're gonna get into describing the person you clicked on this video for. So I'm actually gonna shuffle these cards back into the deck because a lot of cards did come out for you, and I want to be able to do the vibe check as best as possible for the person you clicked the video on as well. Another message that's coming through is that I was right now just feeling like really like excited and rushed, and a lot of emotions going through me at one time. So you might be trying to rush a situation with sparking a relationship with this person of interest that you have, or maybe hurrying along your current relationship, whatever situation you're in right now and that you chose this pile for. Basically, Spirit is saying to slow down and take some deep breaths, because it's not just about the end result, it's also about enjoying the journey and getting to know each other, getting to know this person you have feelings for, and them getting to know you. Because it's like trying to make a sword or some kind of like metalworking. If you try to go through the process too quickly, you're gonna end up cracking the metal, or like melting the metal, or basically like the sword is going to turn out wonky, or the medallion you're trying to make is going to turn out wonky. So it's best to go at a slow, steady, consistent pace, because that will yield the best result in the end. Okay, so next we have the Fool for the person that you like. This just reminds me that the person you like is really goofy, and they're really lighthearted, and they might be very optimistic or have a good outlook on life, but I get the sense that they don't take themselves that seriously. They don't really take life that seriously, and they're very silly and goofy, and they like having they may like to joke around a lot or have fun and just do things just because they want to do them. I'm also getting a sense that you get so giddy and nervous around this person. Like, it may be hard for you to talk, and you might naturally be very good at communication or able to express yourself, but when you get around this person, you just feel so giddy and good and happy, but also a little nervous because you aren't really sure if they like you or not, and that makes it hard for you to express your feelings around them, or maybe to convey certain things. Maybe you get nervous and stumble on your words around them or something like that. So we have Nurture. They might be really into plants. I'm seeing that they might like caring for plants or visiting gardens, and they might be into like very like Zen gardens, Japanese gardens, gardening, or into maybe like taking care of things like bonsai trees, or I also get a thing of they like to volunteer with planting plants or trees or taking care of outdoor things. We have Resentments. Then we have Sorrow, Inner Awareness, Protect Your Feelings. And then we have Self-Confidence. And then we have Trauma and Reflection. And then we have Happiness. Oh, and on the back of the deck, Intuition. Whew, wow. There's a lot of stuff. Okay, so it seems like your person that you chose this pile for has had a lot of different hardships in life. They've been through a lot of different traumatic situations, and they may have not always felt safe to be themselves around different people, but you make them feel safe to be themselves, and they can be themselves around you. And that's such a beautiful thing. With the resentment cards, they are still working through their traumas, and they may hold some resentments towards the people that traumatized them in their childhood or young adulthood or previous relationships, anything of the sort. And they're currently going through some shadow work and inner awareness, and they're learning and growing, and they're trying to be more optimistic, and they're trying to be more like themselves and reconnect with their goofy optimistic side, because at the core that's who they are. They're goofy, optimistic, lighthearted, and they want to get back to that. They want to stop holding this sorrow and resentments, these resentments and this sorrow. They want to stop holding this in their heart, and they want to make room for new positive experiences. And they are gaining self-confidence to be themselves and to love themselves, and they're nurturing themselves and they're nurturing their self-confidence right now. With this reflection card, what's wild is that we had the sun and the moon, and then now we have the sun and the moon. So you might be a catalyst of them having more inner awareness or more self-reflection just with the interactions you have. And also, I'm not saying that it's your responsibility to fix them. That is never, ever, 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 ever the case. It is never your responsibility to fix another person. I just want to make that very clear. But simply, like, literally just interacting with this person has been helping them be themselves and feel safe to be themselves again. And this is bringing them great happiness to finally, it's like a relief, like, oh, I can finally be myself around this person. I can finally talk about plants to my heart's content and, reflect on who I am and my past. And maybe you guys talk about different experiences in life, and you reflect on different experiences together in life. But this is a really awesome dynamic that you guys have. And although they still have things that they're working through, there's definitely a positive outcome and a positive outlook for them and for this connection. And as of right now, oh wow, that's cool. So I just realized that on the Fool we have the heart like as the pupil. And so yeah, they're learning to love themselves, and it's like they're halfway there. You know what I mean? They're really gaining a lot of self-confidence and self-love, and this is really going to help create a healthy connection with themselves and other people. And they're learning to follow their intuition on who to trust, who not to trust, and whether or not people are good for them or not. So again, I want to say it is not your job to fix them, so don't try to fix them. If you try to fix them, it's just going to push them away, and it's not your responsibility, and it's not your place to fix another person anyways, because like nobody is a project for you to work on. You know what I mean? Like, if anything, the only project that us as people should work on, metaphorically speaking, is ourselves when it comes to people, not other people, if that makes any sense. So but if you go about this connection in a way of being supportive and kind and being yourself, being your amazing, big-hearted, loving self towards this person, it's gonna go well. And that's the message that Spirit is really portraying here, is the fact that just by you being yourself, it's gonna draw both of you closer together in a positive way. Okay, so that's the contract for you and them. Sound familiar? King of Pentacles, King of Swords, Six of Wands. Aw, so this person has done a lot of self-work on getting past their fears or traumas surrounding love and relationships, and they're ready to get out there. With the King of Pentacles, this indicates like hard work is basically been done, and the King of Swords in reverse. The King of Swords is a very logical based card, and the fact that this is reversed means that they are ready to let their emotions guide them, and they're ready to either get into a relationship or to consider the possibility. So there's a lot of potential here for the beginnings, the spark of a relationship between the both of you. Aw, so we have transformation. Yeah, they've gone through a big transformation. Aw. And they feel like they belong whenever they're around you, Pile 3. Aw, that's so cute. They feel accepted and safe around you, like they belong. And their intuition is on point, it seems like. So it seems like they know that they can be themselves and that it's okay to be themselves around you. Yeah, they feel accepted by you. Aww. Yeah, that's another reason why Spirit is saying don't rush into things, because it takes time to build a good foundation with somebody, and that's what's happening right now. They are building, you both are building a good foundation with each other, and the stronger the foundation, the stronger the relationship. That's why it is better to get to know somebody first, and to potentially even be just like acquaintances or friends or whatever with them first before you just start jumping into a relationship, because it helps you, and it helps you confirm whether or not you like them as a person. And as far as I can see, that's what's happening. Is right now, this foundation that you're building with this person is setting you up for a brighter future together and a relationship with each other that's built off of trust, acceptance, and love. So we have emotion and then now in reverse. Yeah, so let this simmer. Let it bake, because right now, this is getting momentum, and now is not the time to give in to rushing into things. Let the emotions build, let them develop over time and become deeper and have more of a healthy attachment to each other before you jump into a relationship. So we have the balance card. That's wild because that keeps coming through. Is balance, reflection, and on the back of the deck we have love. Yeah, so basically with this card, balance is key. Balance is always something that should be strived for in life in general, in relationships, friendships, in yourself, and that will be a great catalyst for you and for this person, is finding balance in your relationship with them, in your relationship with yourself. Because the more balanced that you are and the more balanced a situation is, then the more in alignment you are with whatever you're trying to manifest and with whatever, type of love you're trying to bring into your life. So don't worry about rushing things. Worry about taking care of yourself, loving yourself, giving yourself the care that you need, and bringing balance into your life. Another message coming through is that Spirit also wants you to slow down with feeling the need to be in a relationship. Because another thing that has been coming through is that Spirit is trying to get you to be okay not being in a relationship, and to be okay with loving yourself and giving yourself the unconditional love that you want and desire. Because being in a partnership, a relationship, shouldn't complete us. It shouldn't make us whole. We should already be whole. We should already be complete. And a partnership, a relationship, should basically help us shine even brighter than we're already shining. It should enhance our lives, not complete our lives. So that is a big message coming through, is learning to find completion in yourself and learning to love yourself completely and to fulfill your needs, your own needs, and not rely on other people to fulfill your needs and wants and desires, if that makes sense. So you should be able to fulfill your own needs, desires, and wants. And if another person is able to do those as well, that's amazing. But if you're not with somebody, Spirit still wants you to be able to sustain a life of happiness, fulfillment, joy, and unconditional love for yourself. Another message coming through is that the person you chose this reading about needs time for their emotions to blossom and to develop, because they do like you in general as, they like the person that you are. They feel comfortable and safe around you. But for them, it may take more time to develop romantic feelings towards you. But Spirit is saying that this person likes to take things slow, and they like to let these feelings develop naturally over time. Aww. So we have, I am grateful for the people in my life that love me unconditionally. I am now open to give and receive love, and I am growing every day and learning about myself. Aww. And then on the back of the deck, I deserve to be treated with respect. That's so beautiful. So basically, Spirit is saying that you need to focus on loving yourself first. And once you do that, you will be able to receive love from other people easier or more easily. And you are learning and growing, and this other person is learning and growing. And if you do get together, you'll be learning and growing together. And Spirit is also saying that they love you unconditionally, and you do have family members, friends, and loved ones who love you unconditionally as well. And the same goes for this other person too. And with this card, I just get a sense of make sure you're treating yourself with respect as well. Yeah, so we have resentment here, wronged, discontent, offended. And then on the back of the deck, we have could have been, missed opportunity, regret, longing. So if you try to pressure this person into getting into a relationship with you when they aren't ready, it's just going to cause them to harbor resentment for the relationship, for pressuring them into this, and it'll be a missed opportunity of a genuine connection that could have been built over time. So Spirit is saying to have patience and to not let your impatience get the better of you and get the better of this situation, because there is real potential for a good partnership here. It's just going to take time. And I know that that has been the main message of this reading, and I feel like that's not something that you necessarily wanted to hear, but it's definitely something that Spirit needed to let you know so that this opportunity doesn't pass you by. And this is also, I feel like, a learning lesson, because maybe in the past this has been a repeated thing for you to jump into situations or relationships or things like head first really quickly, kind of like Aries type energy, you know, kind of doing before thinking type of vibe. And Spirit is wanting you to get away from that and to start really thinking before acting and reacting, and to enjoy the journey, because it is not just about the end result. It's about enjoying life, enjoying the present moment, and enjoying the ride along the way. So we have stay, attachment, codependency, plea. Trigger warning for some people, but Spirit is also saying that maybe the reason why you in the past just dove straight into situations or relationships, friendships, without thinking and stayed with those people, or got into those situations so quickly, is because you were afraid to be alone and afraid to be by yourself, because you thought that you needed another person to help you complete yourself or to help make you happy. But Spirit is saying that you don't need other people to make you happy, and the happiness that you are longing for has always been within yourself, and that they really want you to discover this happiness within yourself, discover your amazing qualities and your amazing personality, because you are like an awesome person and you have such like fun, quirky, like amazing things about you. And Spirit wants you to love yourself unconditionally and start taking steps towards this, because it will really help you personally and also in the long run throughout your life, with not only this, you know, potential partnership, but in general throughout all of your areas of life. And it will help you grow on a personal level and be able to develop healthier attachments and healthier relationships with people, family, friends, lovers, loved ones, what have you, even like career-wise. So yeah, that was a message coming through. So we have reunited, reconsideration, reunion, togetherness. So yeah, like Spirit is saying to reunite with yourself and who you are at the core, and to not discard different parts of you or pieces of you just because you think that they're bad or they aren't needed. All of these different parts of you and pieces of you deserve to be loved unconditionally, because they are a part of you. And yeah, I mean, that's really one of the main things, is self-love and reuniting all the different pieces of you, and start mending these different pieces and helping yourself and nurturing yourself and that love within yourself. On the back of the deck, it says survivor, resilience, hope, emotional strength. You have the strength to do what you need to do, to take steps towards loving yourself unconditionally. And you're not only a survivor of your past traumas or experiences, you will thrive. And that is something Spirit wants for you, is not to just survive, but to thrive and to grow and prosper and learn to accept unconditional love and abundance into your life, and to give yourself unconditional love and abundance as well. So another message that Spirit has for you, or more messages that they have for you, is Seeds of Manteca, seeing potential, bringing unconsciousness to light, nourishing, water your garden, nourishment, body care, tenderness, rest. And then on the back of the deck, we have a new earth. It's happening. Keep holding the vision. Yeah, so Spirit is basically saying that continue to work on yourself and giving yourself love and unconditional love. Make sure to treat yourself with the tenderness and care that you have always wanted somebody else to treat yourself with. And I'm getting another message of, it's like dating yourself. What have you always wanted from a partner? What have you always wanted them to treat you like, to do for you, to give you? And start doing those things for yourself. Start treating yourself like you want to be treated from a partner. And this will help you not only attract a partner into your life that is unconditionally loving and that will result in a good partnership, a positive, loving partnership, but also most importantly, this will help you find fulfillment within yourself, and it will help you grow and thrive and come to a point to where you're happy with or without another person. Alrighty, pile 3, that was your reading. I hope this really helped you and resonated with you and brought some clarity into the situation. And if you liked this video and you enjoyed your reading, please give a big thumbs up and hit the subscribe button below. I hope you all have a beautiful day or night wherever you are in this beautiful world. I can't wait to see you in the next reading. Alrighty, bye.